host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so...
Hey, I'm Chris Hall of History Shark Productions, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Well, good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, November 26th, and I'm your host, Danny Gurry. I hope you're doing well today. Want to say good morning to Tara. Hope everyone has a great day. Mama Cone is on. Have a terrific Tuesday. Yes, we would love for you to have a terrific Tuesday. Let's see what is happening on the show today. Well, we've got Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express to cover local Frederick news, weather, and sports. I'm going to go over all the events happening in Frederick to the best calendar in the land. We're going to be going, and you can go there too if you click the link in the description on any video that you're watching right now. You can get access to this calendar. Then we've got Wisdom and Wellness from Village Crossing with Kelli Donaghue to talk about how important it is to keep moving as we age. Mobility is so important. And we got Tech Tip Tuesday with Ash from 34 Blast talking about antivirus software. Oh my gosh, you've seen them all. And he's going to cover what you need and what's important. And then live, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got Dave Schmidt talking Christmas cash for kids. That is coming up next week, actually. Next Monday through Friday is Christmas cash for kids. Asking you to always subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you ask a friend or two to subscribe, I'd be so grateful. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. We are shooting for 1,500 by January 14th. Actually, I'll take 1,400 by the 14th. That keeps it all in line. The 14th is our 200th show, which we will be doing live from the Home of Everything Frederick. You can come by. We're going to have tickets to that. It will be free, obviously, but we might have to limit because there's not a lot of room there. But we'd love for you to come down. I'm going to be having some catered food. It's going to be a lot of fun. And don't forget about the podcast. If you're in the car, we do upload the episode every day, which gives it to you on iHeart, Amazon, and all the other platforms. All right. And when you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, Christmas Cash for Kids is going to make out. We've got a few more days of November to find out how much we will be donating to Christmas Cash for Kids. So if you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch or just go buy the Home of Everything Frederick, you can drop a couple of bucks into the container there, or buy a sticker, magnet, hat, t-shirt, fleece, whatever, ornament, and money will benefit Christmas Cash for Kids, which stays right in Frederick County. Let's give those kids a great Christmas. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start this Tuesday. Must thank our show sponsor, We Help You Move. No matter whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts make the whole thing easy. We Help You Move is veteran owned and a supporter of the Frederick community. WeHelpYouMove.com. Let's see what is happening locally with local news, weather, and sports with WFMD's Morning News Express, Bob Miller and Chris Michaels. Well, at least Bob Miller anyway. How are you?
Somebody's on time. Somebody's on time. I'm fine, thank you. I tried to fix the hair, and that's why I'm wearing a hat again.
So, it's all good. It is a good second option if your hair does not look wonderful.
Yes. Well, it never does. So, I mean, I have, my father used to say, my father-in-law says you have Audubon hair. And I'm like, Audubon hair? He goes, yeah, Audubon on a dog's butt.
And there he is.
Yeah, there he is. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. After getting out going to get some Rocky Mountain oysters to eat.
Let me tell you something. If anybody ever asks you if you want Rocky Mountain oysters, it's just as disgusting as pineapple on a pizza. I'm just saying, if you don't know what it is, look it up, but it should be hung on a Christmas tree and not eaten, is all I'm saying.
Did you try them?
No, I didn't try them. Well, but I'll tell you, like I told Bob, man, people will just fry anything and eat them.
Did someone ask you to try them?
No, Bob, go ahead. You tell the story. You do it so lovely.
Sean Snyder, who does who Sean is, right?
Yeah,
does the
animal control.
Right, does the adoptions. And I asked what's on his table for Thanksgiving. He does too, because obviously he's probably got family in two different locations. And he said, but the later meal will have fried oysters on it. And Chris was like, well, I'm going to come to your house, and eat some fried oysters. And I'm like, well, I can come to my house. I'll get you some Rocky Mountain oysters. We'll fry those up for you. He had no idea what they were.
I'm thinking they're oysters.
We should have just had him try one first.
Right?
Had him try one first.
Oh, no. So anyway, as I said, people will fry anything and eat them.
Well, it's a delicacy,
Yeah, right? Look, in different parts of the world, man, you never
Waste
know.
not, want not.
Right?
Jingle bells.
Every part of the animal.
Yeah. Boy, Bob, when they say every part of the animal, man, they're not kidding, are they?
Nope. From the rooter to the tutor.
Listen, let me tell you something.
That would have been great, though. That would have been great.
I don't know who started this trend, if it was Lorena Bobbitt eating that type of thing, but no, thank you. I will stay away from that.
That was a little bit different part of the animal.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I'm just, Danny's eyes just went like, oh my God, did he just say that on my show? I guess
goodness gracious.
It was that guy down here, down there, that guy down there, over there, down there, that guy. Yeah,
that's that guy. WFMD.com in case you want to complain.
Send him to Danny. Send him to the mayor because he complained that he's got hate mail since his Thursday press briefing. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can't believe he's surprised, to be honest, but.
No, we had a discussion that you should go here. It was fun. It was, and I did compliment him because I did know that it was not going to be a fun segment with the mayor because I have vehemently disagree with the things that he said on Thursday.
Yeah.
He knew that going in, but you know what? He'll be back next month, next month is, I think, almost Christmas Eve, but he probably won't be back next month. But he will be back in 2025 if he doesn't come back, next month. But that's what I like about the mayor. We can go toe to toe. We can, and get mad, get angry. I can get his Irish blood boiling, and he'll come back. Whereas other people, and I'm not going to mention any names, county executive, superintendent for the county public schools, they won't come on at all. They won't. The mayor, I give credit to going into the lion's den, so to speak.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I think that's the whole point. Like, you're not going to 100%, everyone's going to 100% agree with you. And it's still important to talk to everyone you can to let
Right.
them know, your points and why you feel that way, whether or not people agree.
He said he gets, he got hate mail over this, and he wasn't expecting it in the comments. And I'm like, Frank Mitchell says hold his beer because he gets them every day.
Yeah. It's
every day.
Is rough. Look, he's strong on his convictions. They had a great interview, Bob and the mayor, and you got to give him credit for that. Look, and some of the things that people are saying, threatening him, is disgusting. And we said it on air. Don't do that, okay? You can disagree with whoever you want. That makes this country great. You're free to disagree politically, but don't ever, ever threaten a human being and their family, because it's horrible to do that. So
no, the whole point, I mean, what I would do if I disagreed is just state the reasons why you disagree. Be civil, be kind. I mean, it's just, differing opinions. There's no reason for threats or hate or anything like that.
Yeah, I think he got a little upset because I said, you look like you were angry. And I said, I understand, I understand it. You lost bad.
Bob,
he did look angry, actually. He looked very angry in that press conference. Oh, boy. Anyway, all right. Other than that, what is happening locally, Chris?
Right. So taking a look at the news here.
There you go. Way to be prepared, young man. Way to be prepared.
I was all set, ready to go, and apparently I got an alert about Microsoft Office here. I had to move that out of the way. So here we go. The Frederick County Sheriff's Office says it located 4 vehicles stolen out of Delaware. Authorities say last Thursday, November 21st at 2:16 p.m., Deputy First Class Bittenmaster, who was on patrol near the Monrovia Park and Ride at 11599 Baldwin Road, noticed a white Honda CRV parked suspiciously in the corner of that lot. Further investigation revealed that the vehicle had been reported stolen. The deputy continued to investigate and learned that 3 other Honda CRVs, 2 were blue in color and 1 was black, parked in the park and ride lot, had also been reported stolen. Great investigation work by him. All 4 vehicles are valued at $117,510 collectively and have been reported stolen from Middletown, Delaware. Each had Delaware license plates, and the sheriff's office says that it contacted Newcastle County, Delaware Police Department to report that the vehicles had been recovered. You want to talk about dumb criminals? I don't think if you're stealing vehicles, you don't want to leave the 3 of them together in an open area where somebody could see them. I'm just saying. Not that I'm advocating stealing vehicles, but kind of amateur work. There's some good news for the skateboarders and riders of all ages. That will not include Bob and myself. Well, I can't speak for Bob, but I sure as heck won't be skateboarding. The Frederick County Division of Parks and Recreation says the new Middletown Park skate spot and pump track will formally open on Tuesday, December 3rd, with a ribbon cutting. Officials say the new facility located at Middletown Park is expected to inspire and challenge skateboarders, while the pump track will provide a unique riding experience. And AAA is projecting that nearly 1.5 million Marylanders will travel over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, an increase of nearly 2% over last year and a slight more than 1% above pre-pandemic Thanksgiving travelers in 2019. As usual, the great majority of travelers will be driving to their holiday destinations. AAA is projecting that 91% of travelers, more than 1.36 million Marylanders, will be hitting the road, which is up nearly 2% over last year, with minimal increase compared to 2019's pre-pandemic level. Now, travelers should expect and plan for both the roadways and airports to be as busy as ever in our region, reflecting the continued desire to get away that AAA and the tourism industry have been seeing throughout the year. That's coming from Regina Cooper Ali, a spokeswoman for AAA Mid-Atlantic. And taking a look at the weather, today looks like to be a high of 58, chance of morning shower. Morning clouds will give away this afternoon to sunshine. And tonight, few clouds, low of 31. Taking a look at tomorrow, partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon, looking at a high of 54. And tomorrow night, showers early, becoming a steady rain late, low of 41.
How far are you traveling, Danny, for Thanksgiving, or are you having it at your house?
We host this
Okay.
year. So yeah, thankfully we used to
Right.
travel all the time. It was horrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when we traveled, we didn't have that far to go. I mean, Woodsboro to Thurmont, not that far.
Yeah.
So a little further this year.
Yes,
But
you will.
yeah. So we'll get there. We'll get there with the meatball in tow. So
Nice.
yeah. And wait, Chris, you finally get to meet the meatball.
Yeah, and your wife, your bride.
Oh yeah, her too.
Looking forward to that.
yeah, she'll be there too. Yeah, she'll be hanging out with her. When Linda comes into town, man, it's like she's the real superstar. It's like, honey, let's go out to dinner. Sorry, I got plans with my friends. I got so on and so forth. So, all right. Sports. Hey, how about it last night? Oh, by the way, how about? Oh no, I'm still reading the Cowboys beat the Commanders. I'm sorry. I should type over that.
We are a day behind, but yes, I
exactly have yesterday's notes. That's okay. It's a mistake. It happens.
No, that's okay. Yeah, it happens. They're throwing in the white towel. There you go. The Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson did what he always does: helps the Ravens win a football game, and helped his coach John Harbaugh beat his younger brother Jim in the Los Angeles Chargers last night by a score of 30-23. And that was another dominant effort by him on Monday Night Football. So congratulations going out to the Harbaugh brothers. I would suspect that if the NFL was smart, they would put those two on a career path or a path every single year to let them play. I just think that's kind of one of those cool stories.
It is a very cool story. It's like when brothers are on opposing teams. I mean, I just think it's really cool.
Me too. Lars Eller had 2 goals, and the Washington Capitals got a win against the reeling Florida Panthers by a score of 4-1 on Monday night. And Tiger Woods is recovering from his 6th back surgery that he had in September and will not be playing in the Bahamas next week at the Hero World Challenge. So we'll have to just, root for, I don't know, Justin Thomas or Jason Day, Scotty Scheffler, the defending champion, whomever. Woods was unlikely to play since disclosing September 13th that he had another surgery on his lower back. That's his 6th one in 10 years. And I love Tiger, and even though all the things that has gone through personally as a golfer, I love watching him, but it's time for him to just say, you know what? I'm going to hang it up until I get to the old men's circuit, and then I'll do a little, maybe have a little better chance. But why risk it? You've got more money than you need. Don't worry about it. Enjoy life. And I think he'd be a great commentator, if he can stop saying the F word, So.
Oh, I mean, really, or coach, mentor. I mean, look, it's time for him. My God, he's being held together with probably pins and all kinds of stuff.
Danny, you got to be a farm girl, man. Duct tape and barbed wire. That's what he's held together with. Duct tape, yeah. And Rocky Mountain oysters stuck in there somewhere.
Danny, I'm assuming you will not be serving Rocky Mountain oysters for your Thanksgiving feast.
I will not, but I would make a special exception if you were coming over. I would have you try them.
Listen, I am Italian. We don't do Rocky Mountain oysters. We do meatballs.
Well, it's,
I'll just go. We can call them whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, it falls into that category. If you want to put some marinara sauce on them, go right ahead. A little Italian seasoning, throw a little fennel in there. You'll be good to go, Chris.
I'm happy with my meatballs being regular meatballs. Wait a minute. What did I just say? All right, enough of me. It's time for me to go. I got things to do.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Have a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, my goodness gracious. There we go. That is it. The way the conversation always seems to go. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're coming back with all the events in Frederick and giving you the link to the best calendar in all the land. We've got Wisdom and Wellness from Village Crossing. Kelli Donaghue is going to talk about why moving is so important. And Tech Tip Tuesday, antivirus is what Ash is talking about. And then finally, we'll wrap up with Dave Schmidt talking Christmas cash for kids. All of that is coming up just after this quick break.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
All right, it's time to talk about what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza off Route 40 in Frederick, and Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with drive-through experience. TacoBar1.com for Taco Bar or TaquitoByTacoBar.com for information about Taquito. They do. You can get catering at both locations for your holiday parties, and of course, great food anytime. Taquito by Taco Bar in Hagerstown, and Taco Bar, of course, in Frederick. All right, we're going to fly through what's happening in Frederick because we got a lot of stuff coming up on the show today. But if you want to see what's happening in Frederick, go to promocircus.com. Click on Everything Frederick Live and calendar of events. All right, there's still an opportunity to win 10 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs every single weekday now through December 20th. I'd love to give you 10 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. And when you text GMF to 888-465-2944, again, that's 888-465-2944, and I'll put it up on the screen below just in case you missed this, you will be entered to win the Maryland Lottery Christmas tree. It is a Christmas tree that looks just like that, made of $100 of Maryland Lottery scratch-off. So text right now, GMF to 888-465-2944. Would love to give those to you for sure. All right, free Good Morning Frederick ornament and sticker if you are one of the first 5 people to stop by the Home of Everything Frederick, Thursdays to Sundays. Now, I noticed that on Frosty Friday, which is Black Friday, it looks like the shop is going to be open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I'm going to be over there. I think we might even broadcast the show live from the Home of Everything Frederick at 9 a.m. So I'll have my brother with me and we'll have some fun there. So we're going to figure that out. But anyway, stop by the shop when it's open. If you're one of the first 5 people into the shop, you can get a free Good Morning Frederick ornament. Just let them know that's why you're there. A couple more days left. If you want to adopt a pet 5 years old and older, the cats and dogs at least, are free in November. So stop by Frederick County Animal Control, give them a call, or just go to visit fcac.as.me to see which animals are still available and one that you might want to make your possum pet for the holidays and beyond. Okay, Friday is the deadline to drop off your stuffed stocking. It is holiday stockings for heroes. Fill a stocking with some of the items that are listed on the flyer. And Tammy from Shepherd Pratt will make sure they get to our deployed service members and veterans in VA hospitals. I filled 9. I'll have to do my last one. I finally got the cards for all 9 written so that I'm including a card in each one as well. You don't have to do that, but I thought it might be nice. And drop it off at the Home of Everything Frederick on Frosty Friday to be picked up and shipped out or delivered. All right, we've got a self-guided Christmas lights map tour, okay? If you go to promocircus.com, you'll see the self-guided Christmas lights You just enter the address of you, if your home is decorated with lights and decorated outside, or enter the address of someone you know that has their house done up to the nines for the holidays. And as you enter them, I will update the map. That way you'll see more and more of those Christmas lights appear. Right now, what I have on there are all the drive-through and large scale regional events that have Christmas lights that you could go to. Obviously, we want to fill that with free local lights that you can see, and I'd love to do that so that you can have you can take a tour right around Christmas time or before Christmas. You can hop in the car, turn on some Christmas music, and you'll know where to go efficiently to see all the Christmas lights. All right, we're Wednesday. Lots of great stuff is happening on Wild Turkey Wednesday, Drunksgiving, Whiskey Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. Everyone is probably closing early and heading out, so beware. Everything is going to be busy and packed, and traffic is probably going to be terrible. But then it's Thanksgiving. All right. And if you still haven't decided yet, you could still run in the Turkey Trot, which is at Baker Park. Join 4,000 other people. Now, if you're going to wait till the last minute to register and join in, you're going to want to get there very early, A, just to find parking, and B, to make sure you can get registered in time. But wishing you all a wonderful Thanksgiving, of course. Frosty Friday has its own page, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. in downtown Frederick. There's a lot of great stuff going on. At 9 a.m., there's an early bird bag giveaway at 30 North Market Street. There's live holiday music. There's a snowflake tree that if you make a purchase downtown, you get something free while supplies last. Photos with Santa, marshmallow roasting, and a cocktail competition at a ton of the downtown bars, distilleries, and breweries. So check out all the details. If you go to downtownfrederick.com, you'll see it. Other things happening, of course, on Friday, 5:30, 6:45, 8, and 9:15. It is the Merry and Bright Holiday Lights Experience on Maryland double deckers. Highly recommend you get tickets for that while they last. Saturday, it is Small Business Saturday, so please support a local small business. You can just go buy something locally, or just really share something, comment on something, post something about a local business. That absolutely helps and costs you nothing. It is also a Toys for Tots drop-off at Century Ford of Mount Airy from noon to 2. And again, Merry and Bright double-decker tour, 5:30, 6:45, 8, and 9:15. Sunday, there's pet photos with Santa at Monocacy Brewing Company. And then there's free Santa photos for you and your family at Heritage Farm Park Manor House. If you want, you can bring a canned food donation to help the Shangri-La Detachment Marine Unit that is helping to organize that. Coming soon, we got a lot of great stuff happening again. Downtown holiday arts competition, Sense and Sweets, which is awesome. It's the gingerbread houses and all kinds of good stuff there. First Saturday at the Home of Everything Frederick, we have Holly the Elf. So we would love for you to bring the kiddos down for a craft, have some fun, hear a story. I don't know what else she's going to do, but I'm sure it'll be awesome. So you can do that. And then December 10th, make plans to come to the Home of Everything Frederick. We're celebrating Mama Cohn's birthday while you shop locally downtown from 5 to 8 p.m. And then December 13th is the Kris Kringle procession. And on the 14th of January is our 200th show. We would love to have you make plans to come out to that. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. All right. We need to keep moving as we age. We all know this for sure. And we've got Kelli from Village Crossing to tell us why it's so important with wisdom and wellness. We are at Village Crossing in Warman's Mill. I'm with Kelli Donaghue. All right, no idea what's happening there. Let's try this again. Oh, goodness gracious. Just at a time when I needed to run. Nope, not gonna. All right. Well, I can be flexible. I need to remove them, not me. All right, we're going to switch this around. We're going to try Tech Tip Tuesday, and then I am going to re-upload Wisdom and Wellness. See? Okay. That doesn't want to work either. Isn't this fun? This is really great. Okay. Love technology. I just love it. We're going to move on here. Let's see. I got to look around everything now. Okay. Shows. I don't know why. Let's try this one more time. We are at Village Crossing in Warman's Mill. I'm with Kelli Donaghue. So you're the exercise specialist.
I am.
Here at Warman's Mill.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about what you do specifically here at the facility.
Sure. I am in charge mostly of the classes here.
Okay.
So this is our assisted living community. I teach a 10 a.m. class Monday through Friday, and that is for the assisted living residents every morning right down here around the corner.
Okay.
And then I also teach at 1:30 in Connections, which is our memory care unit.
Okay.
So 10 a.m. class, 1:30 class for the different residents here in our community. We also have a crossings crew, which is our walking group.
Oh, fun.
We meet at 9 a.m. and we try and walk outside as long as the weather is cooperating with us. So we did go today, take a few laps around the building. This morning we also walked. It's a walkable community. We went over to the gazebo and back. We just take our time, get the fresh air and come back. And that actually grew, I think, into Crossings Crew, as we call it, because October was our Walktober Fall Fitness Challenge.
How fun.
Yeah, I work with, actually, I'm not a SAGE employee here. I am Move for Life exercise specialist within this community.
Okay, I was going to ask you kind of what the relationship was with that.
So we are the in-house physical therapy team that I am glad to be a part of. It's just been a year, almost a year that I have been here. I'm the newest one in that team. It's myself as the exercise specialist. We also have a physical therapist and occupational therapist.
Right, and I think we talked with Chris.
Yes, our occupational therapist. Yes, so I'm the newbie on the team.
Nice, okay.
And as I said, my main thing is teaching the classes, just 2 a day, but we're trying to build that up. As I said, we built the walking club in there, Crossings Crew. We try and get some afternoon classes in there as well, just really based, I need to see who's here, what they can do, what they want to do, and go from there.
Let me ask you, so before this role, what were you doing?
Similar things.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Just somewhere else. Yes.
Has this been your career since you started? Okay.
Yes, I have been a group exercise instructor since 1995.
Okay.
So I'm one of the old gals on the block myself. Yeah, it's okay. To some of our residents, they think I'm young and energetic.
Of course.
You know,
Let me ask you why it's so important as we age to stay moving.
Absolutely. We need to stay moving. Movement is medicine, and I'd much rather have that kind of medicine than some other medicine, right?
Yeah.
First of all, we want to be independent.
Yeah.
As we get older, things change. They're not as strong. We're not as flexible. We lose our balance. So we want to stay independent. So we need to work on all those things.
Yeah.
Balance, strength, flexibility.
Yeah.
Every day that we age, every year that we age, we're going to be losing some of that muscle mass.
Yeah. Yeah. So for our viewers, what could they start doing at home, or maybe get their parents to do at home that they don't have access to someone like you every day? What should they do?
Sure. Just start by anything. Baby steps, first of all, is what I say.
Yep.
Don't think we have to go out and take a class every day just because there's some, just at home, move a little bit more. Like I said, movement is medicine.
Yeah.
So move a little bit more. Stretch from the moment that you get up. I try and encourage people to stretch before they even have their feet hit the floor. Stretch in the morning. Sprinkle. I say sprinkle those stretches in all day long. Morning, afternoon, evening. So stretch. Again, with baby steps, listen to your body. I'm always saying that. Listen to your body, also to your physical therapist, any occupational therapist, physicians that you have in your life. Let them know what's going on, but stretch, move, little walking trips, even if it's just 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, it all adds up.
It's short.
And that will, in the long run, help. Like I said, we had that fall fitness challenge for October. So we were encouraging staff and residents to walk a little bit more each day.
Right. Park a little bit further if you're driving somewhere.
Absolutely.
Or a couple laps while the commercials are playing on TV. Get up and walk around. So.
And we measured the floors here in our building. So many laps around this level, our lower level where we have the classes, the main level up above us where they have dining. So we know that you're going in to eat the meal anyway. So afterwards, one of the best things we can do is walk.
Oh, goodness,
after you eat. Not right away, but so in between your
there
nap
is
or
nothing
next
better
meal,
than a walk after a big meal, right? Really, for sure.
So just walk. Try things. If you're home, I encourage you to do those stretches. Walk a little bit throughout each hour. Just stand up, stretch, walk. Even if it's in place, holding on to the
for sure.
chair there.
Yeah, even I've seen some, and maybe Chris was even saying this too, that, while you're sitting in your chair, just lifting your knees or doing little things like that, seated, so you're safe. Obviously safety is key. And, but, again, keeping that movement I know is important.
And that movement that you just did, those knee lifts, strength training. Work on your posture.
Self-resistance.
Your own body weight. You don't have to have, gym equipment. You don't have to be at a gym. So at home, if you wanted some extra resistance, we say about using water bottles, something like that, detergent bottles. But simply just working on your posture and breath. I saw you.
I know. Whenever somebody says your posture, I go,
posture and breath work. If I tell people that come to the class, if you don't even do anything other than work on that and smile a little bit to the music, we're good.
Absolutely.
But strength training, as I said earlier, with every year, we're glad to have that year, but we'll lose some muscle mass. So strength train.
Absolutely. Well, they're so lucky to have you here. I know the residents are going to get a big kick of it. I can't wait to see in the spring how many are on your walking group. That'll be very cool.
Thank you.
But this is a great opportunity. Again, if you don't have access, if you or your loved one is not in a facility like Village Crossing, you can find a physical therapist, right? Or somebody who might be able to work with you as a senior person, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
But meanwhile, this is Kelli. She is here at Village Crossing. And if you are looking for a place, maybe for a parent or maybe yourself in the future, you can reach out to the team here at Village Crossing. Thank you guys for watching. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then I'm going to try to come back with 34 Blast, a Tech Tip Tuesday, and Dave Schmidt with Christmas Cash for Kids.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art Splatter Room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They also can take care of your windows, gutters, patios, and decks. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. Sandra is passing along a $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs if you let her know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Sandra is awesome. She's going to take great care of you. ANS Construction. All right, Dave Schmidt has just popped in, so we're going to talk a little Christmas cash for kids. Let's bring him on. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I am well, and I am excited because next week,
I'm excited. I'm excited. So this is my first year back at Christmas Cash for Kids since 1987, I think it is. So when I first started in radio at Z104 in Frederick in 1987, that's where Christmas Cash for Kids lived. And I'm so happy that you guys have not only taken it on, but just made it an absolutely amazing event. Tell me how and when you got involved.
So 1987, actually.
No way.
Admittedly, I was much younger. But
Much younger
we,
than me, or just
I,
much younger, period?
than the radio station, obviously. No, I grew up listening to Christmas Cash for Kids, and especially once it moved over to WFMD and Bob Miller, and it really was. To somebody growing up who I was so blessed. I never had a Christmas where I didn't have a present. Everyone has their own struggles, but that was never one for me. I always had a present under the tree, and I never didn't think I wouldn't. And for a kid growing up with such privilege, to understand that there were kids that were not foreign, far away, some other time or some other history, but no, right here in our neighborhoods, in our community, that we're not going to have a Christmas was terrible to me.
Yeah.
It was something that even as a kid, I just couldn't understand. And the fact that there was somebody doing something about it made me so happy. And so as I grew up, it really became, as I said, my Christmas, listening to Christmas Cash for Kids. And, often some people, I do a lot of work with St. Jude on the WFMD, WFRE. And, so I do a lot of radiothons, and there's all this conversation about how you don't want to tell people it's coming because you don't want people to tune out. And the reality is Frederick is so amazing that people tune in for Christmas Cash for Kids. People tune in for the St. Jude Radiothon because, and I'll tell you, people have tried to replicate what we do here in other places. We do a lot of the work with Salvation Army, which is why your donation to Christmas Cash for Kids is tax deductible. 100% of the proceeds, they just are a pass through for us. Every dollar you give, I'm not paid. Nobody at the station's paid. Everyone does it as a volunteer basis. So anyway, I got to get the talking points out. But my point is that they've tried to replicate this through the Salvation Army other places. You've had some officers come in and move other places and try to do it, and they can't. And that's because Frederick County is so incredibly generous. And I think just when it comes to our values as a community, we're not going to let a child not have a Christmas. So for any of you that don't know what it is, Christmas Cash for Kids is, again, 1975 is when it started. A radio DJ, which I think with Z104 was the very first one, right? Yeah. I think it was. A little kid called up and said, "Hey, I don't know if Santa's going to show up at my house this year." And that radio DJ said, "Oh, Santa's going to show up." And just he himself went and brought some presents there. There's a little shack behind a little shack behind a little shack, and the little kid said, I knew it. I knew Santa would come." And that is the spirit with which we continue this every year for this week after Thanksgiving on WFMD AM 930 and on Facebook Live, using the digital. We broadcast for a week trying to raise money, and the community comes together, and we've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions over all of these years. And unfortunately, the number of kids doesn't go down. It goes up over time. And there's going to be somewhere between 1,200 and 1,800 kids. And again, these are Frederick County children. We're not raising money, even though we should, but we're not raising money for anybody states away or countries away. We're talking about our family, our neighbors, our friends, kids that go to school with your children. And the thing for me as I've gotten a little older and understood is it's not just the child. It is the parent who something terrible happened this year, whether it's medical bills or they lost their job or whatever it was, through no fault of their own. They're making a decision between food and giving their child a Christmas. And
Right.
we have too much. We are too blessed. We are too successful here as a community to leave any of those children behind and to say to any of those parents, you can't have a Christmas for your kid. So
Right.
that's what Christmas Cash for Kids is we stand in the gap for them. We say, nope, don't worry about it. You do what you need to do. You put food on the table. We are going to make sure your child has a Christmas.
Yes, absolutely. And I tell you, if you don't tear up at least 10 or 12 times during the week while you're listening to these stories and watching and seeing people in Frederick just come out in support, I don't know. You might be a little bit Grinch-like. So let's try not to be Grinch-like. Tune in to 9:30 WFMD starting on Monday morning all the way through to the end of the week. And I tell you this, I challenge you all to challenge someone else to get their money in. So a lot of local businesses will be challenging to kind of get that money to Christmas Cash for Kids. If you look around at tons of our local businesses, there are Christmas Cash for Kids donation boxes, including at 401 North Market Street at the Home of Everything Frederick.
Yes.
Tons of opportunity to give. So please open your hearts and your wallets and let's help the kids of Frederick County this year.
So
well, we look forward to it. We
Danny,
will be streaming some of it on our channel too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And also just want to tell people 2 other places, ChristmasCashForKids.com. You can go, you don't have to show up anywhere. You can do it online right there. And any PNC bank in Frederick County. We have an agreement with them. If you just walk into a PNC bank and say, hey, I want to give money to Christmas Cash for Kids, they've got a slip for you. And they should have the letters that say, it's a donation to a 501c3. All of that. We try and make it as easy as possible. But to your point, Danny, it's not just you. Please just spread the word. And unlike every other charity you ever give to, there is no administrative cost. So when you only have $4, that is a full $4 that is going to go to buy a present for a kid. Whatever you can give, please.
Yes. And so we appreciate local daily media who allows this to run. Again, no one is getting paid from the money that is being donated. Everyone is a volunteer, from the shopping of the toys to delivering to storing to all of that. But if you want to come have an amazing experience, I encourage you to head up to Grove Hill Road during Christmas Cash for Kids and get to see the whole thing. Bring your donation directly. That's kind of cool as well.
Yeah,
and
come on the video. We'll interview you. We'll ask you why.
Yeah, it'll be very cool. I cannot wait this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait to show everybody what it really looks like. Hopefully we get a lot more people participating. But Frederick is a great place, and it is why this can't be duplicated anywhere else. I think people count on this every year and save up, and it's just a beautiful thing. So we appreciate all the work that you do for this event, and I cannot wait to kick it off on Monday.
Wonderful. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Danny. Have a great day. I'll see you later.
You too. All
right. Want to thank Dave Schmidt for that. He is pinnacle in getting a lot of this technology up and running. And I'm really excited. All right. We're going to get to Ash's Tech Tip Tuesday right after this quick message.
Travel better with Antietam World Travel Service, your gateway to worry-free journeys. With their extensive network, unmatched experience, and personalized services, you can explore the world with confidence and ease. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com now and get started.
Hi, welcome back to another week.
All right, here we go with Ash.
Hi, welcome back to another week of Tech Tips with Ashley from 34 Blast. This week I want to talk about antivirus software. Now, you may ask, what is antivirus software? So antivirus software simply is designed to detect, prevent, and remove harmful software from your computer. That can be malware, trojans, viruses, nice and simple. Ransomware as well. So viruses and all those sorts of ones are designed to steal your information, whether it be encrypt your entire hard drive and you lose all your data unless you pay them a ransom, obviously ransomware, or just ruin your life as far as damaging files. And antivirus is there to be your gatekeeper, be your policeman on your computer, just to keep your information safe and away from prying eyes and stay where it's supposed to be. It's essential to understand that as part of antivirus, you should always do the regular updates and just keep your home computer, or your computer in general, up to date and protected against new threats. Now, antivirus companies put out software. They keep up to date. Try to keep up to date as much as possible with new threats that are emerging every single day. Thousands can be created in a single day of threats that are going on. And if you're not up to date with your software, your antivirus software, you are susceptible to compromise. So here are some of the tips I use and I recommend to pick the right antivirus software. I'm not going to give any names out because, well, I might at the end actually. So first of all, look for a company that has a good reputation. Don't always look at the price. The price, if someone says I've got free antivirus and it's not going to cost you a cent to do it, how good could it be? Free is not always good, but expensive is not always good. So there's got to be a balance between what's going on. Next part is it easy to use? Do you have to constantly have to work on it and make changes to it and tweak it? No, it should not be that hard. The antivirus should sit on your computer or your device and basically just work in the background. It's a silent assassin on there for you, just keeping you under control, keeping everything fine. Next one, and this is going to be hard for some people to really understand, it's features that matter. Now, some come with just basic antivirus, some come with malware protection, some ransomware protection, VPNs, a whole slew of extra information. And it's tough to know what you really need. So some have firewalls and email protection and web protection. And as you see, it's a whole gamut of stuff that can be included in these products. And that does vary the price moving forward. Some have parental controls, password managers, the list goes on and on. So you need to find out what's important to you and what you are most worried about and look for a product that has those features. Now, the most important one that I think is most important, what is the performance impact on your computer with the antivirus running? Now, some are very not hidden, but they run in the background, they just do their job and they're perfectly fine. Others consume a lot of resources, so CPU or memory, to do the constant monitoring of your computer. That can be an impact on, if you have an older computer, you'll notice it a lot more. If it's a brand new computer, you probably won't notice it for some time. For me, I much prefer if it is just sitting in the background doing the job. Next is obviously cost versus value. As I said before, free antivirus is not always free. It can be decent, but they lack comprehensive. Most of the ones with the free antivirus don't come with any support. So the company's not standing behind that. They just want you to have that, and then they'll constantly bombard you with pop-ups all the time saying, hey, you should upgrade to the free, to the paid version because you get this, and you get support. And sometimes that's not worth it. I don't like free antivirus anyway, so therefore I pay for antivirus because I want the support of the company standing behind the product that they put out there. One good thing, when you buy some computers, they come with a trial version of antivirus on there. Now, I know for me, I primarily push Dell as a product to my clients, and it generally comes with a 90-day free version of McAfee antivirus. It's always worth a try. Try it out, see what happens, see if you like it. It also comes with web protection and it protects you from all the known threats, and it's updated all the time in that 90-day free trial on a new computer. So give it a try. I mean, there's plenty of other ones out there that do free trials as well that you can try for 30 days. And then you can make your decision. One other thing that most people don't think about is privacy policy of antivirus. What do they do with the information that you give them when you sign up for it? Always check and look at the privacy policy and see if they're going to potentially sell on your information or what they're going to use your privacy information for. It's always important. Keep your privacy private. The next part is, and this is just a normal thing that all of them do, which is regular scans and updates. Antivirus should be actively scanning any ins and outs of files or information to your computer all the time. As a matter of course, they should do a full scan, probably once a day. Usually you do it at like 2 or 3 in the morning, not personally, it's on schedule. And then it should update when it's needed. And for the most part, as I said, new threats are out there all the time. So it should almost be updating the signature file almost daily. And that would happen in the middle of the night. So you wake up in the morning, everything's perfectly fine. So in summary, and this is where I was going to tell you about antiviruses that I like and ones that I don't necessarily recommend. Well, I'm not going to say recommend. I'm going to say the ones I like. I'm just going to go there. I like Trend Micro. I like McAfee is okay for home users, not for businesses. I will go for that. I would generally stay in those two, or Bitdefender. Bitdefender is probably my third one. I like Bitdefender a lot. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's very comprehensive and very safe. So I've given you mine. I'd like to know what you think, what you use. So if you want to comment below, that'd be fantastic. So I hope that has helped you think about antivirus, because every computer needs them. Nobody is safe. If you're going to go online, you need to have this. So until next time, stay safe online, and always remember, antivirus is your friend.
All right. Want to thank Ash there. Yes, antivirus. Gotta love it. Hey, don't forget, Pulling for Veterans is doing wreath laying in Brunswick. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about exactly where and how you can sign up to support that or purchase a wreath so that we can make sure all the veterans in Brunswick's, can't remember the name of the cemetery right now off the top of my head. So tomorrow I'll have all the details about that, but would love your support there. All right. Also coming up tomorrow, Rich Onmach from Woodsboro Bank and Steve Sorrell from GMT Architects and Interiors. Tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Have an amazing day. Get out there and let's be great